swarm. Well, I've just accepted it.
I tell you something, you're about to be swarmed.
Okay.
These guys do not attack nicely. They basically go for overwhelming.
Hmm.
This is my favorite mission of all. This is my favorite one.
Okay. I'm getting more Terran Task Force equipment. Ah.
Queued for swarm ready.
Alright. Oh, a Withering Disruptor Blast Assault. Oh, there you are. After this, I gotta get more quantum phase equipment for my ship. Gonna need a new shield array as well.
Are you ready?
Yep. Again.
I'm ready.
Okay. Still waiting.
Cavoc.
Cavoc, Delta Task Force. IKS Sonryu?
Sonryu.
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 Hello.
Hey, Logan.
Hello, Logan.
Hi.
Ah, Lucari.
Yes.
The Lucari system.
Lucari system, yep. Yeah, so the quantum phase modulator, was it called? Anyway, increases phaser damage and increases your auxiliary power.
We're still in the queue.
Well, yeah, I think.
Yep, we're still in. I'll keep queuing until we get there.
Yep.
I need some more marks. For my...
Oh, where'd you go? What just happened?
I think we went in. Did we go in?
I didn't go in.
Ah, no! I thought you did.
I was queued. Don't see why it stopped it.
Don't know.
God damn these crews. Let's see. Don't know what it is with these bloody queues going wrong. Bev, are you doing it right now?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Ah, damn these queues. They never go right, do they? Just be a minute. Somebody please turn it down. Can somebody please turn that... Right, Terry, could you please turn your microphone down? Because you're a bit loud. And your voice is getting all fritzy.
Did somebody go to ask me to mute to kick someone from the party?
Yeah, that would be me asking you to get purple stacks. Purple underscore stacks 440.
Let's see the Wolf 359 system.
Excuse me, did you just call one of my friends a crybaby bitch? Bye!
Purple stack.
Yeah, people won't be able to join any of my parties anymore because I blocked his ass.
Bloody purple stacks and his rap music.
Yeah, I
mean, sorry if you want to listen to rap music, you put fucking put Linkin Park or something on, one of the best fucking rappers in the world. Somebody that actually knows how to rap.
Come on, I want to see the 359 system.
Calling somebody a crybaby bitch, that is just off.
What, did you say that?
Yeah, he was calling me a crybaby bitch.
Why was he calling... What? Why was he calling you a crybaby bitch? SharePoint, Right, load me back in, please. Bloody timeout again. Right, let's see this. Oof. Okay. I think I've already got an idea what it's... Ah, your phone's annoying.
Hello, Mum. Hello, Mum. Hi, Mum. Hi, Mum. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, Bev, can you just quickly turn down your mic a bit, please?
I might not. I might not.
Yeah,
Because I'm not sure everybody wants to hear. Not sure everybody want to hear your personal conversations.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, crikey. Ships everywhere.
Cool. Cool.
Really is a graveyard.
me,
Cool.
it's echoing. Cause I got my headset on and my mom bought me yesterday.
Yeah, this really is a graveyard. Where's this here? What is that? Is that a run? Other than that, there's not much here. Okay, let's get out of this graveyard. Don't want to spend any more time in a graveyard than I already have. A graveyard full of destroyed ships. They've probably been destroyed over the years. Probably. Don't know when they were destroyed. Right, in the Alpha Quadrant. I am a lip. Stop burning lip. Ah.
what's the word? It's an artist who basically draws something for. You know what I mean, do you? Like, think of headers for magazines and stuff like that.
Okay. Anyway. Quantum phase resilient shield.
Okay, Mum. Bye. My mother.
Okay.
Why is it that mothers always have a mood? What's it of coming or turning up when you're in the middle of something?
No idea. Quantum phase converter, extra phaser power. You know, this way, if I don't get any master keys sold, I think I'll just use this upgrade requisition. If I can't get anything sold, I would. I've turned down the price a bit more on the master keys and the requisition.
Well, I'll tell you something. One of my favourite games of old is an absolute bitch of a game to complete.
It's just that I don't know. I was told by was it Bipolar or Bats? Anyway, that apparently some people could buy up to what 10 million credits a key.
Yeah.
So I've changed the price and put it up for just 100 million exactly for 10 keys. And I've changed the requisition price to 80 million.
That's cool.
Oh god, the green.
And guess what I'm doing at the minute? I'm actually doing a floating platform, yeah?
Right.
On Sims 4, yeah? And this floating platform is going to have a statue of a woman with a robe, yeah?
Alright.
And some fairies around her.
Oh.
And guess what that's going to represent?
What?
Who is the one goddess who basically loves romance?
The goddess. I don't know. Actually, give me a clue. What does her name begin with? What letter does her name begin with? A. And are we talking about in this universe and not in a video game universe?
In this universe.
All right, the Greek goddess, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. What does her name end? What letter does her name end in?
E.
I've heard that, but I'm not sure. I've heard it. I can't remember it.
Aphrodite.
Oh yes, Aphrodite. I remember. That was it. That was it. Aphrodite.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing about this garden, yeah,
Yeah.
that I'm designing is that there's fairies dotted all about, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the nymph, the wood nymph, was actually Aphrodite's creature.
What? Someone enjoys a lot of sex?
Yeah, she may have enjoyed a lot of sex, but she also had wood nymphs as her creature.
Okay. All right.
So basically,
Disrupt.
she was a rampant sexual bitch
Yeah.
who had a love of the wood nymph. And when the thing is, it was said that that when the wood nymphs danced, Aphrodite would come to Earth. To dance with them. And so, guess what? Yeah, there's a magical bit to this place, yeah?
Mm.
And guess what that is? A
What?
floating platform
Alright.
where Aphrodite stands in a statue
Mm.
looking over her fairy kingdom. Yeah, her fairy kingdom.
Mm.
And all of the fairies are in stone form. And when the world becomes a loving paradise,
Mm.
she will once again be restored to human form
Right.
and walk among the people with her fairies flying with her.
Maturapan.
Aphrodite. Aphrodite's.
Okay, oh, I've got to be careful about this. Less than 1% of patients treated with Maturapan experience a potentially fatal anaphylactic reaction. This percentage increases exponentially in patients with a history of polywater intoxication. Polywater intoxication in Star Trek, is that are they basically just talking about alcohol?
Yeah.
So alcohol. So an alcoholic, someone who's a former alcoholic, can't give Maturapan to someone who's a former alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you think this Sinterhole?
Highly allergic to Maturapan. Alright, so no Maturapan for you then. Which means you're probably an alcoholic. Or a former alcoholic.
Right. Are you ready to have a look at this picture? At this place here?
Alright, whatever it is. For polywater intoxication. Well, I'm not a bloody doctor. I'm trying to help you, miss whatever your name is. I'm trying to give you the right medication without killing you. Because I'm not Dr. Bones. Or Bashir. I'm a bloody tactical officer. I don't work with medicine, damn it. Okay.
The name is in the picture. And tell me what you think, mate.
Alright. Oh wait, it's very
And tell me if you can see Aphrodite in the picture.
okay, let's have a look at it again.
Think of that whole platform just floats
Very
in
nice.
the air, suspended by her magic.
Okay, so Maturapan, no, because you're a former alcoholic. So it's probably.
Now I'm going to send you another screenshot. It may look the same as the other one, yeah? Now I'm going to go down in the levels, yeah? So you can see the levels. But the bottom level has no housing or anything at all. But it is a way of crisscrossing the two sides underground. So if you're a vampire, you can just basically go that way rather than going through the whole lot up top.
Okay, so it's going to be, what was it again? Let's see. Bicaridine. It's going to be bicaridine. Because if it's not that, then I don't know what else it could be. Can't be.
What is it? What are you doing?
Basically, this Deferi was shot in the side by a Breen disruptor rifle, and anyway, she's a former alcoholic in this world because she's been treated for polywater intoxication. So I can't give her any Maturapan. So I'm gonna have to give her Barricadine, whatever it's called again.
That is the above ground. That is the on the ground level.
Right, Batora pad, how do I... Come on, how do I...
This is the first level subterranean. And this one here is the last level subterranean. Nothing much, just a little walkway between both areas so that if you're a vampire and you go in.
Oh yeah, reminds me of the subwalk from Daybreakers.
What?
Reminds me of the subwalk from Daybreakers.
Subwalk?
Yeah, in the film Daybreakers with Ethan Hawke.
Never seen it.
Oh right, it was released in 2009. It's a vampire film. Basically, everybody.
So, what do you think?
Yeah, very nice. Basically, everybody on Earth have become vampires. Well, apart from a small percentage of the human population, still chose to remain human, whereas pretty much everybody else, about 90% to 95% of the planet, chose to become vampires. So and the problem is shortage of blood, basically. And anyway, vampires themselves, they're trying to they still have to deal with the sun, so they make subwalks, underground subways, basically.
So what do you think to the whole idea? Aphrodite's paradise.
Very nice. Alright, heal the disruptor.
Oh, and have a look at these for traits, yeah? There's romantic aura, sunny aspect, and penny pixies.
Alright. What's this crystal?
That's the romantic aura means that anybody who comes here is looking for love and romance. The sunny aspect means that anybody who comes here will be energized, so they can basically swim in the lake and be happy, yeah? Swim in the lake energized. They can also be happy, which basically is just as it is, and inspired, which basically means that they can basically... Yeah? And the other one is the penny pixies. Well, with that many fairies around, you'd expect some of them to basically be blessing you with a bit of change. So, what do you think to the whole idea?
Interesting.
A paradise, Aphrodite's paradise. And here's something, yeah. You know why I've spelt it that way, yeah? In Greek mythology, yeah, there's an area like heaven, and it is in Hades' realm, yeah. Yes.
Okay, so he's not answering my questions, which means he probably has dissociative disorder.
Paradise.
Scan the brain tissue.
Paradiso. Paradiso.
Where's the scanner?
Here we are.
Oh wait, a neural scanner.
Strike out, look at that!
Paradiso.
Well,
when you said Paradiso, that just made me think of Guest House Paradiso.
so what do you think to that? Well, Paradiso.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, very nice.
It's Greek, yeah?
Cortical
and
implant.
Paradiso means this.
cortical implant in the patient's brain. Why'd you put an implant in his brain? Unless he wanted a brain fix. Huh. Anesthetic. Okay, so with an anesthetic. Okay. Anesthetics. No, not that. No. That's skin discoloration order.
This here is what paradiso means in Greek. Even though it's a pretty long meaning, yeah, it still is.
Okay. From.
My dad used to be a great history buff and also a science fiction nerd, as well as a server in the military, in the Royal Observer Corps, and through that he became world worthy. So basically, I've learned a lot of stuff from my dad.
It's not for severe trauma, so
Yeah,
right.
and my dad once he said, you know what? When I have a good drink, it's like I'm in paradise. And one of my dad's friends was Greek. He went, you should go to Paradiso. And my dad went, Paradiso? What's that? He said,
right.
Oh, Paradiso is Aphrodite's afterlife. And in there, it's a place of physical love and reproduction. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Fucking, birthing. And that's all. And the thing is, I was upstairs.
Yeah.
And I just looked over and went, Dad, what did your friend just say? He went, shut up and do your homework.
Okay, so I can't use an HSC. That's going to interfere with cranial implants.
So what do you think to that? Look,
crazy.
Fucking and bathing and fucking bathing.
Don't talk about that.
I was like, imagine being about 8 or 9 or 10 years old, hearing your dad's best friend say that.
Ha.
I tell you something, my mum, she walks in and goes and says, yeah, can do your homework. And then the next thing I hear is this big, massive like that, yeah?
Right.
And what do you think that was?
What?
My mum's backhand hitting my dad's best friend's face.
Oh, right. Well, what am I doing?
And she just turns around and said, and the thing is, I hear him say, fucking bitch! And the next thing I hear is another, like that, yeah? And he goes, now the other side of my face!
Oh, dear.
She goes, the first one is your language around my kids. The second one was for calling me a bitch.
Oh, right.
Now shut up. And he goes, okay, madam, I'm gonna shut up and I'm just gonna sit here. And she went, good choice.
For God's sake, I don't care. What's with all these bloody all these anaesthetics saying, oh, incapacitate large numbers.
So what do you think to that for my mum's attitude around swearing around her kids?
Oh, I must really annoy her.
Let's say this, you swear around my mum, me,
Yeah.
and my sister around my mum, and you're liable to get a backhand across your face.
Okay,
Do you think that's bad? A bad idea?
Oh yeah. Right, it's an anesthetic used for calming hyperactive nerve impulses. Sorry, I can't use it because it interferes
So,
with
do you
cranial
think
implants.
that if you ever decide to even backtalk my mum, she would take it nicely?
Whew.
Do you think she would take it nicely?
No, from the sounds of it, no. I'm not sure what...
My mum
Yeah?
did not take any kind of language nicely.
Right, I am
You
not...
dare swear in her presence, and you're liable to get your butt kicked.
Okay. Come on, I'm not sure what to use. What do I use? They're almost telling me the same thing. One's going on about skin...
But the thing is, yeah?
Yeah?
But the thing is, Striker,
Yeah?
me and my mum have a rule, yeah?
Right?
When I'm on the phone, yeah, talking to her, and I swear, I'm in my own home. So even though mum might not like the swearing and the language,
Yeah?
as we're on the phone and I'm in my own home, I can swear if I want.
Use of a natural scene.
But only on the phone. If I was at my mum's home, I would have to abide by my mum's rule of no language.
Okay.
No swear words.
Come on, what am I supposed to... Come on, what am I supposed
Just
to
like
do?
in the same
I can't use a netrazine.
edition.
I can't use a netrazine. It interferes with cranial implants, so... Okay.
So how do you? So what do you think of that?
Okay. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out how I could fix up this Deferi who's... And I think he's got some sort of dissociative disorder because he thinks he's still a child. And I can't... And he's got a cortical implant in his brain, and I can't use a netrazine because that interferes with cranial implants. So, I'm not sure. Neurazine, it says it's not recommended in dosages greater than 100 parts per million. It's not really saying much. Melanex, that just says skin discoloration. Wait a minute. To cause temporary skin discoloration. Oh, right. Well, why didn't I think of that? It only causes skin discoloration. It only causes skin discoloration, so that's it. Okay, so Melanex, that didn't help. So Melanex, that's useless. Okay. Severe trauma, yeah. Can't use that. It interferes with cranial implants. Anesthetine. Oh no. Okay, what about Neurazine? Okay. Neurazine. There goes nothing. No, that's not working. Oh, come on. Neurazine is not helping. Okay, so Melanex doesn't help. Neurazine's not working. That's useless. That's useless. Axanol. It says it's not recommended for patients with severe trauma. Bev?
Yeah?
Would you say that brain swelling is maybe severe trauma? Would brain swelling count as severe trauma?
Yeah.
So then I can't use Axanol then, and I can't use a netrazine because that interferes with cranial implants. So it's going to have to be anesthetine. Anesthetine. And if it's not that, then it's either going to be that or that. Because I don't know what the bloody hell. That's what I'm going to use.